Good afternoon. This is Eric Miscoll with Charlie Barnhart and Associates at Apex 2012. Here this afternoon with Michael Cox, Western Regional Sales Director with MC Assembly,
Thank you for
EMS company. I want you to start by telling us about MC Assembly.
Well, MC Assembly was founded in '84 and began as a test house and was MC Test. And in 1989, the company transitioned to full turnkey manufacturing, so it became MC Test and Assembly, and then eventually just became MC Assembly. And it was a family-owned business up through 2005, and then it was acquired by a business venture, venture capital, and the company has done very well. The company right now, in 2010, did approximately 195 million. Last year we grew to 235 million, and this year we expect to close out at 300 million. And so it's real exciting to be with a company that's growing at the rapid rate that we're growing now, and it's really a fun place to be, and it's a great culture. To go back to corporate and see that they're hiring 100 people, it's really a tremendous, it's a real benefit and it's a pleasure. And I'm working for some really good people, and they're treating their people well, and the retention rate is, there's very little turnover. And so the company's never marketed on the West Coast, and so this is the company's first foray into marketing on the West Coast, and I'm very fortunate to have that opportunity.
Now, for those who may not know MC Assembly, you guys have what's your profile? Where are you located exactly?
We have a footprint in Florida. We have 230,000 square feet in Palm Bay, Florida. We have operations in Boston, which is approximately 35,000 square feet. And we have operations in central Mexico, which is Zacatecas.
Okay.
And so we've expanded that facility recently from 60,000 to 80,000 square feet, and we have 6 lines. We've expanded our footprint in Florida from, I should say the footprint, but the footprint of the surface mount line. So we're at 230,000 square feet, and we expanded from 9 lines to 14 lines. And Boston has expanded from 1 line to 3 lines. And so there's been a tremendous amount of CapEx that has gone into to the organization.
So what's driving that, Michael? I mean, is it the sectors that you guys choose to play in? Is it you're fortunate to have some customers who happen to be growing? What's going on?
I think it's both organic, and we've done just a touch of acquisition, but it's really customers that have been long-term customers. And we've got customers that are over 15 years old. And so we focused in the military, aerospace, RF, medical, instrumentation, and we've had a lot of success in the green sector as well. I mean, that's now 18% of our business. You know, industrial still is 50% of our business, and we have a good growth in our communication area as well. So we're very fortunate to have a very diversified customer base, and they're growing. And so we're putting boots on the streets, and we're going to go out and aggressively market the West Coast. And so
and that's what you said, that previously, prior to hiring you, they didn't have that West Coast presence.
I mean, the company is aggressive on all fronts, but for myself personally, you know, I go to customers, they've never heard of MC Assembly, and so a company that's going to close at close to 300 million and that no one's ever heard of, and so it's very interesting. So, you know, there hasn't been a lot of effort on the West Coast, and it's a very well-known name in the Southeast. It's, you know, probably it's the largest company, you know, in the Palm Bay area as far as new hires. There's going to be some nice press that's going to come out here in the paper soon, and so we're pretty excited.
So stay tuned for that one, right?
Stay tuned, yes.
Okay. And you had said before that you're actually really enjoying that. It feels like it's a special place, you know, where you're working.
Yes, actually. You know, I've got great people I'm working with. We've got a great message. Not many people specialize in some of the areas that we have, such as RF, and some of our technical expertise is bar none. And so we've got a lot of areas, such as quality, that we're doing a really good job. And so I've actually had reps contact me and say, I'm calling on one of your customers. I would really like to represent you. And so I want to represent you to other companies. And and that really says a lot about the organization. So
now that's the best testimonial right there, isn't it? Yes. And how are you being received by the new customers on the West Coast? Is that
very well, actually? You know, I thought perhaps that, you know, some of the distance might be an issue, but I think as people are going more to turnkey solutions, that distance is becoming less of a barrier.
And is that because you had the Mexico footprint as well, or is that even
helps.
the Florida?
It doesn't really matter, actually. You know, if it's the right fit, you know, we're always looking to vet the right fit.
Right.
And companies that really are strategically looking at their supply chain, they're looking for someone that is a flat organization but has good size and can provide good service. And perhaps, you know, and I think that we're a good fit in that area.
Excellent, excellent. Well, listen, thank you for joining. Thank you for telling us and sharing a little bit about MC Assembly. We appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you so much.